session, last session we got off with our deal with Baba Yaga. We were headed away from the Court of Autumn where we were, and we made use of the Boatmaster again to bring us closer to the Court of Summer. As before we left, Baba Yaga let us know that Mab potentially something happened to her when Baba Yaga removed the curse from the Night Diamond, freeing Cypher and in part Corvus from the curse that binded them to the Night Diamond. Mab, something, a catalyst or something appeared from the removal of that curse, which freed her from her binding, which she was binded in ice of some sort, away in the high ice. While Mab was gone, she used to rule over the realm of winter. There's another king now, and no, there's no ruler now, right, in the realm of winter.
Yeah, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the realm is as result, it's in chaos. As we went into the Court of Summer, we met up with Cypher's mom, Queen Titania, and she let us know that many of her children are indeed missing, and she could not reach the Pumpkin King in the realm of Autumn. At the same time, the Court of Spring is fucked, and someone is missing, right, from the Court of Spring.
Or Prince Oberon, yes.
Yes, Prince Oberon is missing from the Court of Spring. Unknown, okay, don't know where they went. And at the same time, Mab is awake or is waking up and mad as fuck. We decide to contact Cascloth, thinking that it could lead us in some sort of way, because like whatever that Queen Titania described matches Lyra directly, and we suspect that it is something to do with Lyra, which our suspicions were indeed correct. Lyra is indeed Mab and has been trying to get Cascloth to feed them magical items in order to free herself from the curse or the binding. Cascloth was pinged by Lyra again to go and investigate near the High Ice, and he's so compelled to do it, he's left the circus.
Crazy.
And is now on his way to the High Ice. And now as a party, we are situated here in the Court of Spring, thinking about whether we are going to leave the realm or continue in this realm, finding the Pumpkin King, or maybe going towards the Court of Spring, or finding Titania's children. And that's where we left off.
Yes.
We decided
Not
to
bad, actually.
We
stay
gave
first,
Kasklav
right?
a week, right?
Yeah.
A week, yes.
So that means we are taking like a week to figure shit out here before going back.
Yes.
Okay.
Queen Titania has also invited us to enjoy the
Yes.
the nice things in the Court of Summer, where
Let
it is summer.
me, expand on that slightly. So, as we pick up where we left off, Queen Titania will hand Cypher a blue chrysanthemum flower, and she'll say that Senaliesse, the city of summer, only opens to those who have this particular flower. So if you take 20 minutes north of where we are currently, you will get to the city itself. Now I need you all to make me a insight check as she approaches the party.
Oh.
Ooh. That's a really high insight check. Jesus.
Oh dear.
I will roll for Cypher. I don't think there's a chance. But one cap.
Wow.
Wow. Woo. So we know the problem is camera. I was kidding.
What?
Woo. I mean, it's his mama. Of course, he'll be very insightful.
the fuck?
That's right. There
That's
we
crazy.
go.
After she takes the blue chrysanthemum from you, he will perhaps pull the party aside and say, does she not seem slightly troubled to any of you?
I mean,
I don't know what she's like usually.
It seems like something is weighing on her very much so.
Are you gonna ask her what's wrong?
I mean, I would assume if her children are missing, that is a very big thing that she would be concerned about. So, not surprising, but is that, did you feel like she's not herself, or like what are you
Felt like she was
sensing?
hiding something.
Ah,
Something that perhaps something that we didn't discuss and was not brought up.
okay.
Should we be worried about? Okay, you know I'm very bad playing Cypher. You do
Would
what
it-
you will with that
okay.
information.
Would you think it would be appropriate to like maybe have a private conversation with her, like just you and her go to like some
No, I can't
quiet
because
area?
Cypher is not here.
No, well, maybe you talk to yourself.
Hey, go to the private channel and talk to yourself a bit.
You know, but I mean, maybe just suggest like, hey, you know, like I just as like, you know, I really want to talk to you, like just a
Oh.
quick like moment, and then just
Oh.
check. Maybe
You
away
guys
from.
Oh, maybe I can do that next week.
just gonna straight up ask like
Sure.
sorry, ma'am, queen, is something wrong? Cypher seems to
Ma'am.
think that
Um,
there's something wrong that you're not telling us.
it's it's very quick kind of like moment where like a bit of worry flashes over her face before she regains her composure and she says, I think you might be reading too much into it.
It's not something wrong with the city, is there?
No.
Let me see.
But that clearly was flash of worry across your face. I'm sure the others caught it too.
I don't think there was anything wrong. And then almost like a slight tone of like anger and aggression, the first you've heard from her.
Well, I'll take that as my cue to back off.
I'm gonna telepathically ping her.
Wow!
Be like, is this something that cannot be said out loud?
Get a ping back very quickly. I would prefer that mortals stay out of my thoughts, if you don't mind. Or at least ask for permission.
How will I ask for permission? If, you know, anyway. I mean, I think that's not my response, but in my head, I'm just like, woman. It's fine.
Well, yeah, Queen, we'll be on our way to
On
the
my list.
we'll be on our way to the city, I guess. But yeah, if there's anything that troubles you, well, Cypher and the rest of us will be here to help, and of course, your children are important. Hopefully, we find them.
She gives you a slight nod but does not respond, then she turns away very quickly.
I'll Cypher it.
What's wrong with your mum?
You ask him lah.
As she like walks away, right? Can we at least like inspect her to see if there's anything wrong with like physicality,
Physicality, what are you looking for exactly?
like a limp or like a wound or like a bandage? Nothing of the sort.
Bandage!
I don't know. What, like a healing, is like a way to detect that she's been healed or something.
There's no sign of injury that you can tell. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no sign of injury. There's no sign of aging at all.
Well, I mean,
Even.
but whatever worries her, it's probably nothing to do with either her children or the city, since she's already mentioned that about her children, and there's nothing wrong with the city. So I don't know. Maybe we'll find out more in the future.
Maybe. I'll leave Cypher to deal with that.
Yeah, I need to tell Kim.
You can tell him. Wait, are you like updating him in real time?
Oh, hey.
Maybe he will reply. Let me.
He in camp only what? You go camp, book in on Sunday, all you do is sleep on the bed what?
I
Yeah,
don't know
lor.
whether he's
That's true.
booking in or
I
He
don't
said
think
book
he's.
in. He
Has
said
booked
book in.
in.
He said book
I,
in.
I don't think he's in camp yet.
yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
he's
lah,
okay.
probably not lah. Okay, what would you like to do now, my four of you?
Go north. Hey guys, White Well, White Well right now.
Oh my god.
Go to the White Well.
Oh. Can visit the other courts. Go find her lost children.
True.
Is there anything we needed to do here?
Yes, Cypher. Where is the White Well?
What is this quite well? I can't remember.
It's the one place where she told us not to go to.
I okay.
It's in our characters in the city.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, our character, as in Cypher won't know, is it?
He wouldn't lah. He's not been here before. This is his first time in the realm of summer also.
well, she did tell us that there's one place that we should not visit in the Court of Summer, which is the White Well. Apparently, there's something wrong with it.
And we want to not heed her advice because
Because we're rebels.
okay.
Oh, really? Well,
well-
I mean,
I mean, if the city is a 20-minute detour, you might as well go into the city real quick, right?
This is only a 20-minute detour.
She did say 20 minutes up north.
sure, maybe we can restock there or something if we need anything.
You make your way north, and you don't really hear much sounds besides the rustle of leaves on the warm breeze, and it's very heavy with the scent of flowers in bloom. And as you trek through the many-hued forest filled with a range of blossoming plants, you glimpse ahead through the canopy to see a glint of gold, kind of silver light, a halo that kind of like envelops the forest in the distance. And as you approach cautiously, the light seems to gently smooth, essentially gently soothe and reinvigorate the surrounding land. And you can see like the flora and wildlife all around you kind of appear to bathe in its glory and welcome the kind of like the embrace of this very pale looking light. As you approach it, suddenly a group of summer Eladrin in camouflage cloaks emerge from behind several nearby tree trunks. They have their longbows drawn, arrows nocked and aimed directly at you. One of them says, "You have come very far from home, travelers. Tell me, are you friend or foe?"
Wait, the chrysanthemum.
The flower. Cypher it.
Cypric will hold up the blue chrysanthemum flower, and he kind of like raises his hand, and you can see like they kind of like loosen their grip on the bows and knock their arrows. I mean, not put the arrows back in the quivers, and you see the lead guy will say, "It appears that you have gained the queen's favor. Welcome to Senaliesse." He kind of nods and beckons for you to follow him deeper into the primeval forest, and they lead you to this empty grove that is ringed by ancient roof carved stones, festooned with moss. And you can hear that one of them pulls out a whistle and kind of blows into it, and it lets out this resounding musical trill that like kind of echoes in the air. Before it's kind of answered with another kind of like different whistle sound from above. And you can see that as both these whistles sound, the light that you've seen just now kind of softens, and you can hear through the glare. And you look around and you can see structures woven from wood grown along these massive tree trunks all across the branches, and it's kind of like rising upwards, almost like this huge city that's built into the trees. You kind of see like layer upon layer of like fey life cradled along the limbs of the forest. See like dryads dangling their feet over the curtains of like ivy flowers, and then there are gnomes that are kind of like tending to gardens filled with exotic flowers, and there are like fairies and pixies who are chasing each other in the air. And then there are many summer Eladrin guards who are like posted at different points on this huge city that's hidden in the kind of like top. Let me show you what it sort of looks like. One picture second.
Ooh.
Part of it only.
Um,
That's a very small part.
Yeah.
ooh. The guy who stopped us, right? Who said like, who
Yeah.
goes there basically.
Yeah.
How is his, I guess, apparel or insignia or whatever different from the other guards that we see around this place? Like, is it very obviously
Same.
shown that he's high ranking or like he's of higher rank or that kind of thing?
No. Same. Almost the same, yeah. You kind of like make your way. He kind of brings you up to this like massive tree limb, and there's kind of this kind of like pulley system that is made out of vines. And he says to you, the city works using these vine lifts, and you gain access to the upper floors using them.
Orcus feels weirdly at home here.
If you require a place to stay, there is an inn on the second to last floor. It's called the Cherry Inn. You can't miss it. It is built in the shape of a rather large acorn.
Okay.
This is after you, then he kind of like pulls open the wooden door of the vine lift and lets the four of you, or five of you, on. What would you like to do?
We go up.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
How's the general vibe? Like, are people very happy or
Very
is it
happy.
like a bit tense or?
There's no kind of like look of worry at all. People are just happy, and the city seems extremely lively. It wouldn't strike you as like a city with kind of like who's in any immediate danger.
How about the guards?
Mm-hmm.
How
They
about the
seem
guards?
quite lax, as in they're not on guard, if you will. They're not like they're just doing their usual patrols, but you can see that they're smiling, they're chatting, that kind of thing. So not at all kind of like they don't seem worried that they would be coming under attack anytime soon.
Okay, well, maybe she doesn't want her people to know that there's, you know, something going on unless absolutely necessary. And the well that she was saying is somewhere here, or
Somewhere here.
I guess.
Would it
well,
be
I
too
mean,
obvious to just ask a guard where the white well is?
or maybe
No,
we could
she
ask.
just said we couldn't go, right? Never say we couldn't ask about it.
Or maybe we can go to the
Guess.
inn and ask the innkeeper, like, hey, you know, what's there to do around town? You know, where's this white well thing? Like in the guise of like, oh, you know, what's the big attractions here? Get a lay of the land a little bit.
I'm not sure if this is a tourist
I don't know. I
city.
mean, hey, right? Like, so the
Oh.
innkeeper might not get like a lot of business, and they will be excited to share information, right? Like, oh my gosh, strangers.
Strangers from another land.
I don't know. Well, we need a place to stay anyway, so we might as well go there first.
Mm,
Okay.
true.
You find the directions given by the guard, using directions given by the guard. You find yourselves outside the inn pretty quickly. It is, as he described, an inn that it has been kind of like carved out of a tree of some sort, and it is in the shape of a giant acorn. Within the inn there is a bustling tap room, and you can see that there is a spiral staircase that kind of is grown out of the tree, if you will, leads up and down. So it goes up to a second floor and it goes down to kind of like a basement level. There is kind of like a summer Eladrin who appears to be mixing drinks of some sort if at the bar. So he's not just pouring out alcohol, if that makes any sense. He seems to be combining different kinds of like liquids and shaking them. The common room is filled with lots of different fae, gnomes, satyrs, dryad or two, kind of like partaking in various refreshments. And towards the rear end of the chamber, you note that there are two summer Eladrin who are dressed in this very lurid silk robes, the lancing colorful sprays and sparks at one another in some sort of like sort of like a child's version of a magical duel, but kind of like failing very miserably to cause harm to each other. You can see like some of the guests look on in like amusement, but some look quite fucking annoyed because they have to dodge a stray spark from the duo from time to time.
Expelliarmus!
What would you like to do?
We could take a seat and I don't know, maybe we could get a room. We could stay at night in the inn. If not, then we could ask the innkeeper questions, the barkeep or anyone at the front. We could ask them a question about the white well if we're not intending to stay. If we're intending to stay at night, then we could get a room.
I mean, if we're gonna be here a week, I assume that we need some place to stay. So
No, we're not gonna be in the realm of summer for a week, right? We're supposed to go
Yeah.
to spring and autumn.
Yep, that is the
Ah.
idea.
okay.
So, I think we could ask. Well, I'll ask the innkeeper. Is it
Wait,
wait, what race is
n-
he?
you are not from here. Summer Eladrin.
Summer Eladrin. Yeah, we're actually visitors. entered the city. We're just looking for information.
You looking
actually,
for board?
not exactly. Maybe some food. Maybe we could get some food.
I'll give you a meal for free if you kick the two of them out for me. He points at the two at the back.
Let's see.
Oh, how much is a board? Like a night or how?
We
when you
don't
count it,
do currency in the Feywild if you're not aware yet. So we do. We can barter on that. But I'll tell you what. You kick the two of them out. I'll give you board and food for free.
All right,
For
we're
day.
kicking them out. All
Who
right,
are they?
the little pipsqueaks.
Two
Don't assume
very annoying twins.
of.
They're called the Pine Cone Twins, and they have this constant desire to outdo each other. 3 sunsets ago, it was funny and good entertainment for the customers, but now their noise is starting to give me a real headache. And
So they
I
live
just
here?
They live nearby.
I don't know. I don't have a job.
Their family owns a curiosity shop.
What's that?
Slash museum, if you will. It's called the Pinecone Museum.
Wow.
All right, get them out. Get them out.
Interesting. And I don't know. Okay. Interesting.
Let's kick them out.
What are their names? Sorry.
One is called Narcissus, and the other one is Cissus.
Oh my
Wow.
lord. Kind of on the nose there, don't you think?
Yep.
Parents just as narcissists.
He shrugs.
Why? What is stopping you from kicking them out?
Right, and let's just say I have not been very successful. It doesn't look good when the owner is kicking people out of the establishment as well.
You're fighting, sorry.
All right, kids. I'm gonna walk up to them. Kids, it's time to get out.
I'm just gonna sit there and
Yeah.
observe.
Who are you again?
I've been
Why you-
instructed by the innkeeper to kick the two of you out, so you're gonna leave it now.
I don't.
I'm
Probably.
sorry, the innkeeper's not kicking us out, right? You're not kicking us out, right, Chestnut and the king? No, no, of course not.
Well, what's
She looks a bit pissed with you now.
I'm amused.
well? Why don't we play with the sparks outside?
No, I would much rather do it here.
Why? What? You're disturbing the customers. I can show you a like what is that spell you're casting from that
Yeah.
one?
Who are you again?
Oh, I'm just a visitor. You don't see my kind very often, do you?
No, and I don't care for your kind.
While they're doing all this right and they're casting spells, can I tell what kind of spells they're casting? Is it like verbal, somatic?
Can I tell?
It wouldn't be very difficult to tell that they're not actually casting spells. Well, it's more like this thing, their wands, if you will, are letting out these sparks. They're not actually using real magic.
So it's just like,
Yes,
okay.
like almost like sparklers, if you will.
Well, look, you're
Ask
causing.
Orcus, are you gonna steal it? Is that what I know that look. I know that look on your face. I
Well,
would
look,
like to see you
kids.
try.
You're causing a lot of problems for the customers around here. Where are your parents?
Oh my god, where are your parents?
At this
They're
point,
probably
I'm just Oracus is
600
just more
years old.
amused.
They kind of like they give you like this like amused look, and it's like, okay, just one drink, okay? Just one more drink and we'll leave.
Oh.
Is that okay, old man?
All right.
You humor us with one drink?
Sure.
He hands you a glass as well. To old men.
The old man.
Don't forget your traditions of drinking.
Yes. I will pour
Are
it
you
into
gonna do
my
it?
bowl.
You're actually gonna do it?
Yeah,
In
of
front
course.
them?
Yeah, I'll pour it into my bowl.
Okay.
Then I'll drink from it.
It's poison, right?
Mm.
To be correct.
Yes.
Okay. So it cleanses poison only, just to confirm.
Let me check. Yes, poison.
Alright. You start laughing uncontrollably.
Oh, very funny. Oh, very funny.
Wait, what's he laughing? Oh, I mean, I didn't even start the joke yet and he's laughing already, guys. Look!
Oh, that is hilarious. And I just keep laughing.
They pull out their wands and start messing around again.
I step in. He had a drink. Think it's time you honor your end of the deal and leave.
I'm sorry, and who are you again?
I'll laugh. I'm like, oh, Orcus, why don't you hand them this? Oh, they can drink this. Oh, it's a, it's a good drink from where we are from. I hand Orcus 2 vials of spider poison.
Wow. It's not very okay.
Why don't you have a drink with us? Come, sit down.
Just kill the kids right here.
Look at you and then like, we just had a drink though, so tell you what.
If it's safe, then I'll pour myself a cup of the spider poison and drink it. Tastes good. Comes from our lands.
You kind of like look at each other, pick up the glass, down it.
Yes. Then
Damn.
I would like to know what Cypher is doing at this point because I don't think he will have allowed this to escalate.
You-
But
sucks to be
Isyria doesn't
him.
know any better.
I think you better update him, shit.
Oh
Because they're
no!
both about to fall to the ground
Oh no!
and in a comatose state,
Oracus
their mouth
has
foaming, their eyes are rolled back.
And then I
poison,
cure wounds from them.
You can
then
see
I will-
the barkeeper who's called Chestnut just stares at the 4 of you.
I will
Like,
cure
like
wounds
mouth
and
is agape.
remove. I'll remove poison from both of them.
Is this a joke? What are you doing?
I'm laughing uncontrollably, so I cannot control my laughter. But I will remove the poison from them.
You can see the 2 of them as they awake, just look at the Oracus in fear and it's like, okay, we're leaving now. We're leaving now.
Are you guys okay? Drink wasn't that strong, was it?
They look at you and they're like, this guy's insane, and they think just run out.
I'm more surprised Orcus survived that.
What do you mean?
He's still, laughing.
I thought you should know by now. I'm
Laughing.
immune
Yeah,
to poison.
Yeah,
The laughing lasts an hour, so
that's fine. I will continue laughing.
alright. The innkeeper say, I owe you one. Oh, the 5 of you one. You have very unorthodox methods, but effective, I guess. Room And food on the house for today.
Celia, can you please help me ask him where the white well is? I can't really ask in this state.
It's a she.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm just gonna ask this here. Can we stop his laughing? I'm assuming he's under some sort of
Yeah,
spell effect.
but it's funny. No.
The Pinecone twins. Well, the family owns a museum. They run if you want the lack of the better word, uh, prank shop.
Oh my god.
Prank shop. Mm.
It's like the Weasley family.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like the
cute,
Weasley.
some,
Yes, they
Yes,
would
just
know
yes.
what is Harry Potter.
like a prank shop. Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, well, maybe we pay them a visit.
It's not that easy, but sure, you can try if you
Not
like.
that easy to go to a prank shop, like
Mm.
to buy
Is she not?
stuff.
Yeah, you gotta go in a chimney first.
You're still laughing. Shh. No, wait. What? So they don't sell their wares? They just prank people.
They sell only to if you will, known customers, and I don't think you've made yourselves very friendly.
Well.
If you will.
Well, doesn't sound like a great way to do business, but sure.
How about the white well? We heard some things about this white well place.
They kind of takes on a more serious phase, and it's close to the public from last I heard.
Something wrong?
Why?
Why is it white?
Wow.
It's white, made of white marble.
Ah,
She smiles.
Or is
Something-
there construction going on?
I haven't really heard very much about it. I wish I could tell you more, but
Inside.
inside check.
Inside check.
sure. Okay. Don't need roll already. So only Isilya knows that she's being
Lying through her teeth.
not lying through her teeth, but she's just not comfortable telling you something.
Ah.
That's fine. Well, I'll still like
Re-
to.
remembering what Titania said, I'm going to look at the barkeep and say, I'm going to have a conversation with you if you don't mind. And then I will message her in her head. I'll be like, is the white whale something you can't talk about out loud?
In the meantime, I'm gonna pull the blue chrysanthemum from Siegfried and twirl it in my hands in front of her.
It's so pretty. Oh my god.
Okay, doesn't have any visible effect, or she doesn't seem particularly impressed by it. She will reply and say, it's not something we should talk about to visitors.
So it's like sacred religious kind of thing. Still just
Not religious, just it's hard to explain.
ominous, like cursed.
Ominous, yes.
It's been there since like the millennia of time, or it's just sprouted up on its own.
I haven't seen it. I've only heard about it.
New addition to the realm.
No, as in the well has always been there.
Mm.
I've seen the well many times.
Mm-hmm.
I've just not seen the well since they closed it, and I've only heard
go near it, you will be cursed a terrible death, or
You can't even go near it anymore.
hmm, like a barrier.
Like guards and wards and things like that.
Huh.
Interesting.
How long ago was this?
Can't remember exactly. A year, maybe. I mean, once they closed it off, people just sort of forgot about it. I guess after a couple of weeks, don't even really remember it's there.
What was the original purpose of the well? Was it like a place of
Yeah, out of curiosity, this is all going on between their minds, right? We cannot
we
Yes.
hear.
can well, I mean
Yeah.
if you will.
It was just like an ordinary well in in the middle of a park, and people used to toss the, these kind of like nuts, if you will, acorns, if you will, like normal acorns, not the magical ones.
Mm.
In and They said that if the well accepted your wish, the acorn would sink.
Oh, it's like a wishing well. Oh, we have those where we are from too.
Mm.
But it's tied to like well, I mean you are in summer court, so I assume that most, if not all, worship Titania, right?
It's not a religion,
Okay.
so to speak.
But if they ask for a
We don't
wish,
have a religion in the court of summer. Queen
okay.
Titania is our ruler and our queen,
Mm.
but she is an archfey. She is god-like in
Yeah.
nature, but we don't have
Pray to her.
prayers. Yes.
I see. Okay. I guess I'll say this out loud so the group can hear. Say, is there any like folklore, like who do do you believe is granting these wishes, kind of thing?
It's never been like a who.
Mm.
Just happened one day when someone made a wish, and then a couple of days later they claimed it came true, and then people started taking it seriously, and other people did it and they said their wishes came true too, and
Mm,
more people you know.
I see. Interesting. Whereabouts is it so that we can not
Right.
go there?
It's, you won't really miss it. It's the Dawnflower, the garden in the Dawnflower Palace. The Dawnflower Palace, even though it is a palace and
Mm.
the home of Queen Titania and the more permanent members of a court, the gardens itself are open to public.
Oh, okay. So the thing is in the garden.
Mm.
Ah, I see. Interesting. Thank you, and appreciate the free board and meal. Is there
Oh,
anything that is be cool for us to check out as visitors? Like what we should see.
the Bay Mirror Theatre is pretty cool, if you like. There's also a, if you will, club or called the Gallant Gathering, if you are into fighting.
Fighting. Oh.
Mm. They do dueling there.
Mm.
Mm. And well, there are all sorts of shops that you can also make your way through. Uh,
Mm.
the Pinecone Museums is, eh, sort of a attraction, but I don't know how they would feel about the the five of you visiting now.
Sure. That's fine.
You can have a look around. There's plenty to offer in the Senaliesse.
Okay. And you mentioned that you guys don't take payment per se.
Mm.
So
Hmm?
what? It's in payment in terms of favors. Like how does that work?
What are you looking for exactly?
I don't know. So like, if say we go to a shopping district and we want to buy like something, we can't buy it. Then how? Then what? do
Trade
we-
or favors? Yes.
Ah, I see. Interesting. And its favors like binding. I mean, we're in the Feywild, I assume so. But if even if it's as small as like, oh, I would like to buy food,
Mm-hmm.
then the favor would, you know.
Be binding, yes.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Hmm. But if you were to pay with acorns, would that work?
What kind of acorns?
I don't know, just like regular acorns.
Probably not.
Ah, alright. Got it. Thanks. What is the first thing she said was what? Theater something? Something theater?
Yes. The Fey Mirror Theatre.
Fey Mirror Theater. Ooh. Okay, well, thank you for your time.
No worries.
Guess I would. So, are we. What are we doing?
Hmm.
Do we want to go to the well that Titania has explicitly told us not to go to? Or. I don't know.
How's Cypher's reaction to going to the well?
I have no clue. Ask him.
Oh no.
He looks like he's out of sorts today. Looks like he's having a bit of a flu, if I'm being honest. Looks like he's about to get booked in, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't go to the well.
Just have to take a look, maybe. You know, have you ever seen white marble in your life?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh,
Plenty of it in uh the Averesca.
Mhm. I believe
Uh.
our floor is made out of marble.
Yes, yes.
So,
oh,
you know, it's in our house.
oh, okay. Well then.
Well, I mean, we could see just see to what extent is it blocked off. I mean, she did mention it's open to the public, so we can go and visit, but maybe not there specifically, but just to see the
How
lay
does
of the land.
Cypher feel about all this?
Hi, Cypher. How do
No
you
clue.
feel?
His
Ask him.
mummy specifically said, do not go.
I mean, he's not here. You can do what the fuck you want, honestly. Then you can come back next week and complain about it.
We are going against Mames wishes by going to the White Well. Scoping out the area. Just FYI. Okay, let's go.
Let's take a look. Why not?
Just taking a look.
At kind of like the center of this city, there is this giant palace that's grown out of a massive treetop, and there are a couple of vine lifts that bring you up there. It appears to be woven from a silver wood and interlaced with gold and white marble. It kind of resembles this blossoming flower, and it's this huge palace ground. At the peak of the highest point of this palace, there's a pale shimmering orb of light illuminating the surrounding city and the countryside. And along the exterior, you can see this beautiful crystal clear moat that carries what appears to be jewel encrusted flowers. While as you approach, there is this long white marble bridge that brings you to these golden gates, which open out to the palace grounds and the gardens. You can see there are alongside the bridge there are these golden statues that depict defeated enemies of the Summer Court, and the Summer Court Eladrin in decorated in full armor with their swords and shields. Need you to make me a perception check, please.
Perception.
It's
All of us?
Yeah, everybody, please.
Oh my lord.
quite a high roll.
Oh shit. Pretty good.
Cypher it.
Cypher it. Cypher it.
Percent.
Save
Partake.
us, cypher it. No.
That's a no for
Anybody
me.
got above 20?
Above
Yeah.
20 in Bourbon.
Alright. Bourbon. You swear for a moment, like as you approach, you can see, you know, the orb of light that I was describing that is, kind of like hovering above the peak of the palace, right? It's constant, right? It's constant. It just bathes the city in this beautiful glow, and it gives, it's almost giving you warmth and comfort as you feel the light kind of cascade on you. You just swear for a brief moment. You blink and you miss it. It kind of like fades slightly.
Something wrong with the light there.
Nobody else
Friends.
sees it.
You feel it?
Hmm.
Oh no, it just felt like the warmth from the
You,
light.
it didn't feel like the warmth
sorry.
dissipated. It's just like, no, it just flickered for. It's like you don't even, like, you would not notice it if you were not like staring straight at it for a long period of time.
Hmm.
Is that where the well is?
I don't know, maybe I was just seeing things, but I swear it just flickered for a bit. But could just be me.
Do you swear on Ilmater's name?
I mean, I swear on my own feelings. It does. It definitely did feel like something was flickered there, but well, I wouldn't know. I'm not from around here. Just a weird feeling.
Maybe that's why she didn't want us to come.
As you approach the gates, you can see that there are a line of kind of like people trying to get in. About 5 people ahead of you. And you can see one by one they are all turned away except one person. One person is allowed through.
How did
Who?
the person look?
Siapa?
The person looked like he was kind of like carrying goods.
Oh,
And the rest of them?
The rest of them were not doing didn't have shit lah.
Food Panda. Food Panda delivery man.
As you approach, guard will say, state your business in the palace, please.
Oh, visiting the gardens. I heard it's open to the public.
It's not.
Ah,
I mean, the chrysanthemum.
You brandish the chrysanthemum and this is, they look at it and they look back at you. So your business would be?
well, no business in particular. Honestly, just wanted to visit the garden.
You'll be on your way then, thank you.
Why is it closed?
Under strict orders of Queen Titania, the gardens are closed to the public for the foreseeable future.
But that guy got in. What did that guy do?
Do you have a delivery for the palace itself?
Oh, anyway, Food Panda.
Hmm.
Is there,
The owners.
how long has it been closed?
He shrugs. Since the decree came out, couple months.
So it's been closed for a couple of months now.
That's a pity. Have you seen it yourself?
Everybody's seen the gardens. It's beautiful. And I don't really like turning away visitors. It's one of the highlights of the realm of summer, but Queen's orders are Queen's orders.
Oh man,
Yeah.
what if we are accompanied by guards?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check, Woven.
Oh,
In the meantime, I'm gonna take a look. Are there any other way out? Is there any other way in?
You could technically climb the wall, scale the wall.
Okay, but
No,
let's
guys.
see where Bourbon gets us.
Sure. I'll bring you around if you like.
Yeah, well, we just want to take a look. Very
What is-
curious visitors.
What is your name?
You can call me Maer. Maer.
Have you been a guard here long?
All my life, mostly, since I've come of age.
Like a family tradition?
Says that, yes.
What's your favorite part about the garden?
Well, the pagoda is really nice. The pond itself, it's huge. Almost not even doesn't even look like a pond. It's almost like an ocean, if you will. Feels like it. It's like, okay, you know what? Just this way quickly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, go, go,
As
go,
we
go,
walk
go.
in, I'm gonna like just tap Corvus on his shoulder a little bit and gesture to hang back. Then I'll pass without trace on just the two of us.
Oh, okay.
All right, and the guard turns around, is like, make me stealth checks, the two of you.
Ho, ho, ho. Wow.
Okay.
Where's my stealth?
That's with a 7 and an 8, by the way.
That's insane.
By the way.
Bro.
I
Oh
should-
my
30 and
lord.
25. 30
Supposed
and
to roll with
25.
advantage, but I did disadvantage. But yeah, it's fine.
He looks behind the way. I could sworn there were like 5 of you. It's like 3 of you now.
I don't think they're from.
I see the pond.
Yeah, they're probably outside somewhere. Don't think they
Right.
came in with us.
Do you want to go get them?
I don't think they're very interested in it. They're not very interested in things around here.
Right. Okay. Okay. Like this way. The pond. It kind of like leads you to the right. The pond itself is it's not huge, but for some reason, staring at the pond, it feels vast. It feels like you're standing at the edge of a beach, and you're looking out into the vastness of the ocean for some reason. And you feel like almost like this pond never ends. And as you stand there and the silence kind of like settles in, you feel this gentle ocean breeze kind of like catch you. You can smell almost the salty seawater. You feel almost this kind of like the rustling, combined with the rustling of the leaves of the trees around you. It's a very like magical and otherworldly feeling.
Amazing.
I get it, Mel.
Okay, the two of you, what are we doing?
Still following them, but do we see the white well?
Everything is very well sectioned out, and the directions are very clear, almost like a Singapore MRT station. So there are
why so
actually-
specific? Singapore
Actually,
MRT
the moment you enter, there would be signs that would point. The white well is in the opposite direction of them. So are you following them or are you going there?
Bayfront.
I look at Corvus. Then I gesture to the white well. Oh shit.
Listen to Ma. Too late.
Oh, can I update him first?
We
Uh.
are currently sneaking to the white well as we speak. Don't worry, they can't see.
He's like, I'm gone 1 week.
Yeah, that's our not white well.
Alright. As you approach, it is a glass house if you imagine this not really a house, but this kind of like elevated kind of like hexagonal structure which is enveloped in glass, and at the tip of the kind of like the top of this hexagonal structure there's this beautiful crystal diamond. It looks like a diamond that is as big as a human's head.
Human-sized diamond.
Yeah, it is
Human.
that big, and it's beautiful, and kind of like you can see the orb at the top of the palace kind of shines on it, and it kind of catches the light, and you can see this beautiful, or it emits this beautiful kind of like rainbow sort of like pattern across the entire area around this pagoda hexagonal structure. It is unguarded, and you can see within this hexagonal structure there is a white marble well inside. There are a set of glass doors. You can see perfectly through. The whole thing is glass. If you imagine this hexagonal structure, the whole thing is glass. You can kind of see through. There is a set of glass doors in the front. That's the only entrance in and out. No guards.
Seems normal to me.
Suspiciously unguarded. So, what do you think is the important part, the diamond or the well? Or the, yeah.
I don't know if. Damn it. Did Isaiah tell us about what she spoke?
I would have, yeah.
Oh, if this is a wish granting well, I don't know, maybe something wrong with the wishes? Maybe it's starting to grant wishes that are not meant to be granted,
Hmm.
or maybe it's granting wishes in exchange for something.
It's elevated, right? So we technically can't see like into the well at the moment, right?
Elevator as in it's just like a couple of steps up lah. So like 3 steps up,
Okay.
if you will. Yeah. So you can't see. Yes, you can't see into the well at the moment.
But it's glass, so I'm just
It's
gonna
glass.
boost covers up a little bit and
Okay.
see if you can peek over the well from the outside.
Okay. Cause you can kind of make out this kind of like clear water, and the bottom of the well appears to be multiple acorns.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Damn. If only we knew magic.
Oddly unguarded, huh?
Touching anything sounds like a very bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, you guys don't know if it's magically barricaded or anything, barrier.
yeah.
I'm not gonna enter, but I'm just gonna touch the side of the glass. Does anything happen?
No.
Oh, I will take a quick look around and then try and just walk up the glass right to the top of the glass house.
You as you kind of like get a bit up, right? You can kind of like start to see above the you know the entrance, those walls where the guards were posted outside.
Mhm.
You can start to see over there, and then you kind of get the feeling that, oh, you might get seen. There are a lot of people along the outside who might see you if you keep going up.
Right. Okay, then I'll stop there and try and get a better look
Mhm.
into the glass house. Still, we don't see much.
You can see almost the entirety of the glass house from your point of view now. So there is a well, there are acorns in it. The water itself is rather strange. It appears to be, even though there's nothing like kind of like moving it for some reason, it's almost like there's a current
Within the well.
Mm. it appears you can see the acorns, they are kind of like moving around in a very slow circular motion. Other than that, you can see that there are some scribbling or something. Some things have been carved into the side of the well. You don't know what they are though. You can't really see.
I can't see.
It's a bit far away. It's a bit far away. The writing is quite small. Yeah.
Did we have a spyglass? Thought we did. It's not with you, Covers.
I think it is. Let me see. I don't know if I have it in my inventory, but I do recall having a spyglass.
I handed it to you in log when we were spying on the people from the top of the building.
Yeah.
This was a long time ago though.
The vampire house.
Yes, the vampire house.
Mm.
Yes. So I will take that out that I did not note in my inventory, but I know we have it.
Okay.
So note that
I'm
in mind,
gonna-
don't worry.
I'm gonna
It
use
appears
it.
to be people who people have scribbled or inscribed their names into the marble.
It's just names. I'm gonna just quickly read through the names. I don't know. Maybe see if I can find any that's like more recent.
It's hard to tell, and there are many rando names.
Just gonna say. People have carved their names into the well.
Huh.
Kinda odd they would deface the white marble like that.
Oh, it used
But
to. So it used to be a public attraction, so I assume anyone could have done this.
wouldn't this be vandalism? I noticed there's a current in the well as well. It's like the water is swirling around. Not sure if that's normal.
I don't know.
I'm a
No.
bit hesitant to get any closer lest Seifrid gets mad at us. I just
Same.
have this inkling that he will.
But I mean, there has to be. Okay, let's see. Let's assume this wishing well was just a folklore, right? But then it came true and it started to actually grant wishes. That's why they've cordoned it off. So, then I wonder if this large diamond has anything to do with it.
It looks like a huge gem to me. I'm not particularly trained in the arcane.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's a diamond.
It's just suspended over the well. Surely there must be something magical about it. It is, right? It's like just floating above the well, right?
It's not suspended. It's literally the apex point of this building that you're standing in front of.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so it's like the on the roof of the glass house.
That's right.
Do you think this glass structure was always like here? Do you think they built it around recently to
Contain the well?
right? Like and using the diamond as like a catalyst or something.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna ask Corvus. What do you think? Does this look newly built?
I'll try to look around and see like I guess any like small scratches or whatever on the side of the glass. Like anything
I
to
assume-
Can you make me an investigation check
I'm gonna assist him. I assume there's gonna be like metal framing to
with
the glass.
advantage? After kind of like roaming around and kind of like checking the suspension and the glass structure itself, what what you kind of can tell is it was not part of this original garden. It's almost as if it was because the suspension itself would be built with the garden in mind if it was originally there, but this appears to be just almost like if you imagine putting a lid over something. They've built it after the fact. So it would be easy to, if you had enough strength to kind of like move the glass and the metal frame away if you needed to. But it's very fucking heavy lah, it's a whole ass building lah.
I see.
Hmm.
Okay, well, yeah, so it does seem like they built this after the fact. Oh, I guess we have to ask Isuya what a diamond of this size could do.
Doesn't it look like a cage?
It does. It does. So, but yeah, I wonder like what is it containing? The well, but if it's just a wishing well, then it's suppressing its like power to grant wishes.
Just makes me wonder, is it keeping something in or keeping people out?
That's true. And if it truly is granting wishes, wouldn't Titania herself be able to make use of it? Or there's probably some other conditions or something that's preventing her from utilizing it.
Well, we wouldn't know, she wouldn't tell us.
Yeah. I wonder if the Acons themselves, I wonder if they have any special meaning, or it just so happens to have, like, except Acons itself, anything else.
Yeah, it's kind of a coincidence, right? It seems like acorns have some significance in the Feywild.
Yeah, it's been, keep seeing Acons around. I mean, we could do a lot of testing, but I don't think it would be very wise to do so now.
Maybe not at this point.
Yeah.
I think we should check in with Typhrid. We don't want to offend his mom.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, do you think it would be good to have a sketch of this? I'm no good at drawing, but
Can I attempt to...
No, it shouldn't be very hard.
Okay, then I'll just grab my cartographer's tools and just do a rough sketch.
Okay.
No, not a rough sketch, but as accurately as possible sketch of the whole building with the diamond on top. And then what I can see of the well.
Okay. Yep.
Let's show this to Isuya later, maybe she knows more.
yeah.
Alright.
Then we'll try and sneak our way back to the rest of the group.
Back out lah. Oh, you wanna go back to the rest of your group?
Oh, I guess we should go out. Cause
Yeah.
yeah, probably be sus that we appeared.
Alright. And as we turn to leave, I'm just gonna look longingly at the garden.
Okay. After the grand tour, you're led back out where Oracus and Corvus are waiting for you. The guard does turn to the two. He says, "You don't know what you missed. It was a beautiful tour, I have to say." Showing them around.
I would say during the
amazing.
tour, I will be asking him about the well. Like, oh, I've heard from like
He
people that they
deliberately
used
does
to
not bring
be-
you around. to the well, by the
Yeah,
way.
but I'll ask him about
Yeah.
this. Like, oh, I heard that was this a
Mm.
wishing well? What is like the history of
It
this?
was wishing well, yes. Yeah. So you have heard correctly, yes.
And did it actually grant wishes? Like, have you tried it?
Um, I've tried making wishes once or twice, but never granted. No.
Oh.
Mm.
Who do you think? Because from what I understand, is like yes, while Queen Titania is the ruler of the summer court, you guys typically don't actually pray to anything. Like it's not religious in that sense. Like you don't pray to her.
Mm.
So, like, who do you think is granting these wishes? Like, who is
I
there
mean,
like
I we
folklore behind it?
I mean, like the wishes are. I don't know if they are like necessarily granted by the well. Some people wish for things that honestly might just happen. Like I heard my friend wish that his wife would get pregnant, and a couple months later they did have a child. So it might be the well, it might not be the well.
Okay. But we can't make wishes anymore. Like it's not allowed.
It's off limits.
Oh, unfortunate. Is that place pretty too?
The well itself is it's re- well a very nice place to kind of sit and just think.
Unfortunate, we can't see it. So that's the place that has been closed for like a few months.
Uh, yes.
Well, I mean, I think the rest is still very beautiful. Thanks for taking us around. Like maybe like people just don't go there. Like you don't let them go there, but let them still appreciate these other areas. I mean,
It's not my call
I know,
to
I
make.
know, I get it, but I don't know if someone can make a suggestion. I mean, I'm sure people would love to still appreciate what's out there.
Mm, no, pass your message along.
Thank you, Mayor.
He nods.
We'll catch up with the other two. So, did you find out anything? Was it nice? The garden really is very beautiful, by the way. Like, sorry you guys
I
didn't get
know.
to
I
see it.
mean, I
I'm
did
sorry.
see part of it.
Sorry,
It
it's
is very
okay.
beautiful.
Vervon's green fingers are like tingling.
True.
I look back at the guards and then I'll just say, let's take a walk and pull the rest away from the guards.
Okay. What's up?
Then I'll pull out the drawing. So this is what we saw. Seems like they've built this enclosure around the well. There was this huge human head-sized diamond on the top.
On the top of the cage? Is it a cage?
Oh yeah, it's like a glass house. We didn't dare to enter it. But it almost seems like a cage, doesn't it? I just showed a picture. Basically, the glass is like transparent, so you can see like just a metal frame with a diamond on top
Hmm.
with the well inside.
Any bad vibes from the well?
Not really.
Mm.
I mean, Corvus determined that this was definitely added after the fact. And I don't know, the well seemed fine, but the water was kind of swirling inside. Not what you expect from a well, I would say.
You know
The
anything
well is
about
normally
dime?
still water, right?
It
Yeah,
wasn't
normally.
still, it was like swirling the acorns around inside.
But normally it's still, right? Like wells are supposed to be still.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well,
Cypher, would you
perhaps not.
know? Would you know anything about a diamond being used for protection?
So there's a no
That's a diamond.
shit.
That is
Let's
a
see.
huge diamond.
Sarah, can make me a Arcana check after seeing the drawing.
Huge diamond. Vervin, guide me.
I mean, it looks like a diamond.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if it is.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Is that like
guide
is
me.
this okay grounds to guide someone?
Guide me. I'm asking. I'm trying to figure this out. Guide me.
Okay, I will guide you.
Thank you. Okay, but
Whoa.
29.
Surely.
Well, small diamonds, as you are aware, can be used as reagents with spells. So like a normal palm-size diamond, if you will, can be used for very powerful spells like resurrection and so on, revivifying and so on. However, you have heard of diamonds which are larger than that, extremely large diamonds, which are incredibly rare in itself to find an intact diamond that is this large. But they are usually used as conduits, harnessing energy from a more powerful source, which tends to be nearby, using that energy for a different purpose.
Oh.
Using the energy for a different hit size.
That reminds me, how far was the well from the walls when I was trying to climb up? Can I tell, roughly?
Maybe about 400-500 meters.
Ooh, it's far.
So from what I understand is it's harnessing energy from something like super powerful, but converting its energy into something like the opposite of what it's
No, it doesn't
supposed
have to be
do.
opposite. It's just like it's acting like a conduit, but you don't know what the purpose. Like it's hard to determine unless you're actually there inspecting
There,
it.
okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So they are harnessing the well's magic.
It would seem so. It has to be um it has to be near the source that it is acting as a conduit for. So I would assume that the nearest source is the well. Like it's right is the diamond centered like right on top of the opening of
Yep.
the well? Then yeah, it would seem so. But what kind of energy is it harnessing? And Vervin, you mentioned that when you saw something flicker, what did you see flicker exactly?
The light, the diamond, not the diamond, sorry, the magical light on top of the palace.
Top of the palace. So if we were to look where we were, like before we entered and like the guard, is the diamond like does that align? That the diamond
I've
is the
already
one
told you that the
flickering
diamond
or
is catching the light from the top of
from the
the
top of the
palace.
I
Yeah.
see. Then the diamond is catching
It's
us.
kind of like illuminating the area around this hexagonal structure and bathing it in this like rainbow luminescent light, if you will.
Well, I have no idea what she's trying to hide. Maybe she feels like we have to find like the other members of her court and the children before we can even tackle this problem because maybe we need all of them to be present to like fix whatever is happening. I mean, the more archfey, the better, right? Maybe she can't do it alone, so she.
I don't know. The structure was built recently. Something wrong with the realm that she has to resort to harvesting
Harvest
magic from well.
Hmm.
I wonder where the energy is going to. Or what she's using it for.
Was the light always on the top of the palace?
I guess we could ask around.
Vervin said he saw it flickering. Is it running out?
Maybe
Does
there's
Cyfried
like
know,
a
huh? Cyfried, huh?
No, so this is the first time he's
Never
been in
been
the room.
here.
It's a useless cup, my friend. I guess you could ask around to see if like the light has always been there.
Yes, you will receive a reply that it is the light of summer. So, just like how the realm of summer does not have an evening, the sun basically never sets in the realm of summer. So, like you will have long days with kind of like a beautiful sunrise that you will constantly see, and then you have this like moments of epic beauty with sunrises of epic beauty that seem to last an eternity. The light of summer is the crowning jewel of the realm of summer. It is a constant light. They bask the inhabitants of the Senaliesse city.
Constant light. So what happens when it's not so calm? So
Sounds like it would be
maybe,
disastrous if that light would extinguish.
yeah. So maybe this conduit is allowing Queen Titania to continue like boosting this light of the summer. Do you think?
What's the source?
Because
What's
like maybe light of summer is like what you mentioned, like flickering, like maybe fading. So she's harnessing this energy to make
yeah,
sure
and
like it doesn't fade.
before she had to do this, what was the source?
I
Her
don't
magic?
know. I don't think people would know. I think the people just assume like, oh, it's always been there, you know.
Well, if it is her
If
magic,
you if you do ask, people will tell you that it's said that since the realm was first created and the first Eladrin was born, the light was already there.
and realm was created by Titania.
Mm.
If our theory is correct, does that mean Titania's power is
Oh,
waning?
it's raining. Maybe, huh?
Oh dear.
I guess we will ask Cypher. He should know. It's like when you have communed with her like recently, have you felt any different? Like have you felt like she's not as present or not as strong?
I would say probably hard to tell or no.
It's been what, 2 months since they started prohibiting people from
Yeah, a couple of
entering.
months. Exact time frame would be about like 3 to 4 months lah.
Something happened roughly during that time that could coincide with this.
We're going through like our travel logs and try to figure out pinpoint a specific time. Was there a conflict that had happened about 3 or 4 months ago?
Not. I mean, you've been constantly in conflict lah.
Yeah, but like a
But
big
nothing
thing,
in the
like a big fight.
Feywild because you've not been doing really much in the Feywild.
Even not in the
Big
Feywild,
moments.
like was there a big like was it a critical point in like our journey where like say something was brokered, like a new
Not
deal was
exactly.
struck, or
Not exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we can get any answers that we want unless it's from her directly. So I think Cypher will leave you to. I mean, this is concerning. If her power is waning, then you know you should ask, right? I guess what we can do to support her is find her children. Maybe that helps. I don't know. Maybe her power is like with the power of friendship and family, and you know, if the more people she gets back, like the stronger she gets. I don't know.
I mean, it
Hey,
would stand to reason that's
it's
why
positive thinking.
but it would stand to reason that's why she was hesitant to tell us about it, right? Can you imagine the ramifications if this
Yeah, if people know
was,
that, oh
yeah,
shit,
were true
right?
and people found out?
Yeah, for sure. But maybe she wouldn't. I mean, she wouldn't tell us? But hopefully she'll tell Cypher because he's her paladin after all. So. Well, It's a nice place. It's nice to not be running from people. But I mean, now we have to run from the stupid pinecone family. But thanks. But hey,
Hey, I just want to say I just gave them the drinks that Bourbon gave me.
True, true.
how's your bond with Ilmater doing, Fervin? You doing good there? You all right?
Doing well, doing well.
Well, I guess we could stay for a night. I don't even know. Like, there's no night, so I guess like sleep until we're rested, and then we can head off to spring or whatever to start looking for people. I don't think there's much we can do here. I mean, her ask was outside of the court, right?
Wait, we're supposed to do two things, right? Find Oberon and find her
Her
daughter.
daughter, not I think two of her kids are missing, right? Like one son, one daughter. Or is it just her daughter that's missing? I can't remember.
Sorry,
Yeah.
DM, can you remind us?
Again, sorry.
Is it just her daughter that is missing, or her son and daughter and Oberon?
It is the. Let me just double check this. Give me a second. I'll pull out my notes. It should be King Oberon, them, the son of Titania and
And
Vernestra. Yep. So son and daughter.
so daughter. Okay.
You were saying that the son went to find Oberon and the daughter went to the
Yes.
Autumn Realm.
Yes, correct.
Oberon was presumably in spring.
Oberon is the ruler
his-
of
his call
spring.
lah. Okay.
Correct.
So okay, so there's this thing. So from what we understand, like the art phase that rule each court can't leave the court, right?
Yeah, they can.
They can.
Hmm?
Oh,
They can leave.
they can leave the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oberon constantly travels to
Just between our
spring and summer. Yeah.
Okay. Court. Okay. Good. Well, I guess. I mean, assuming if we find the sun, we hopefully find Oberon, or it's like along the same line. So maybe we hit that first. So kill two birds with one stone, sort of.
Yeah, and I assume that it's easier to get into the realm of spring or at least have their cooperation.
Definitely. I guess we also ask around like the Summer Eladrin, like, oh, what are their opinions of King Oberon or like the Spring Court? Like, do they mingle very often? You know, do people like come in and out, or just what is the general consensus of like I guess the
Offspring.
relationship between Spring and Summer Court?
Well, just generally, with the vibe that you get lah. So, they will tell you more about the realms of spring, and then after that, if you ask about Oberon and everything. So, the realm of spring is described by many people that you meet as a place of nearly endless grasslands. So, these tall grass and flowers with small patches of woodland. So it's not really like summer where it's just full on forest. It's grassy meadows. Sometimes the grass tends to be taller than most humanoids. It's kind of like it has this tranquil vistas and this beautiful greenery, and it kind of have there's this brightness on the Feywild. They will tell you that the spring court itself is a court of hunt. Their main their main shtick is hunting, and King Oberon is himself. His power word is actually used to hunt. Yeah, not many have seen, but the stories are that his power word itself is used to hunt not any individual from any plane of existence.
That would be useful.
They will describe Prince Oberon as a very young man, very beautiful long blonde hair, kind of bathed in sunshine, eyes of emerald, deer antlers that kind of like adorn his crown. He wears usually a crown that is made out of white spring flowers. He chooses to go around in a mortal form, but many have said that his true form is half goat, half man. Mm. He's called.
Sorry, can you repeat the description again
Sorry.
of
Long
Oberon?
blonde hair,
Young,
bathed in
golden hair,
sunshine, deer
kind of
antlers.
deer antlers that adorn his crown, and sometimes he wears a crown that is made of white spring flowers. He usually goes around in a mortal form. He prefers that, but many have said that his real form is actually half man, half deer. His lower half will
Deer? Not
goat,
goat.
goat,
Oh,
sorry.
goat.
Yeah,
Does that ring a bell in Oracles?
yeah. It's the description of the man that you saw in your
Dream.
vision.
Well, okay. And if we want the people to describe like Titania's son and daughter, are they able to do so?
Yes. So first thing you will learn is that them and Veronestra are twins, right? So they are the children or the offspring of both Oberon and Titania. They're twins. Veronestra and them. So Veronestra, they're not identical twins, obviously. So Veronestra takes after Titania with this like beautiful red hair. He has her antlers are not fully grown yet, so just like slightly poking out, if you would say. Yeah. So just this long, beautiful red hair. She has kind of like a violet tinged eyes, whereas them looks almost exactly like King Oberon. It's like a younger version of King Oberon.
Also, like half goat, half man, or true form is
He,
full man.
unlike his father, he prefers his half goat, half man appearance.
Was there like a satyr?
Something like that, yes.
And I guess general consensus is like they are well liked, well respected within the realm. Like they are
Of Summer?
Yeah.
Very, very well respected. The King Oberon is Queen Titania, Prince Oberon, is Queen Titania's prime consort. So, the one she has the sexy times with the most.
Yes.
And yes, her most trusted and beloved, if you will, advisor, the one she holds dearest. So yes, he is very, very highly regarded in the realm of Summer.
Alright. So well, okay. Guess let's reconvene in the inn, like in our rooms, and like discuss what we have learned. So, Orcus, I remember you said that you had a vision, right? And that vision sounds very much like you were looking at Prince Oberon,
Yeah, it's weird. He was sitting on a throne,
which makes sense. I mean, he's
and there were a bunch of creatures just kneeling around him, seated around him.
okay. Is there anything else from the vision that you remember? Like, was it weird? Like, did it give bad vibes? Like, were the animals like weird in any way? Did he look off?
Aside from the fact that it seems like we were all worshipping him. Uh, Not really. He just felt like he had this imposing aura. I don't know. I don't know what he like in real life, and
Hmm.
if what I saw is any different from what he's really like.
Okay. How? Wait, remind me. Where do you get this vision again?
Spider.
The spider lady.
Mm.
The spider lady who said, like, oh, you cannot change the fate of time or whatever. The weaver, the whatever her name is.
It's where you got your vision of being stabbed, right?
Uh huh. Which did happen. She's not wrong. So, but your vision was not about you. It was about this guy, and that was it. Like
No,
all
I
you
was
got.
there.
Like you were worshipping him.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What if you're gonna be like indicted into like the realm of spring? Hey, wouldn't it be cool? I mean, I don't know. That would be
Well,
cool.
I don't know about full, but I don't know. I don't have
Okay.
a great feeling about it.
Okay, fair. So his power word is used to hunt. And the first thing I thought of was like, hey, if he just says the word, like he wants to hunt, I don't know, the king of the winter, blah, 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 that is like, he can do it, right? Because that's like how strong or powerful it is. So maybe that's why he's missing. Like to prevent that from happening, they have somehow like got to him or something. I'm assuming that this is like because of the cuts that we've been dealing with for like the past couple of months. So that would make sense, right? Why he's targeted, has been targeted,
Maybe.
and maybe like the son and daughter are just collateral damage.
What if it's compromised?
Yeah, as in, oh yeah, I assume like whatever. I guess either to control him in some way so that he cannot use his power word, or they are also trying to get his power word, which would suck, because then they would have control over two realms.
I just want to say in my vision, he didn't look the least bit troubled.
Okay, that's good. Maybe that means like we will find him and help him. I don't know.
Since it's already foretold, I'm sure we can chill.
Yeah,
Can't
like,
change
it's
fate.
fine, right? You've not been like you've not been set in front of him, and like so that is yet to pass. So if that is going to, well, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't sound good though.
It doesn't.
Like with the power heart word is hunt. Ugh, that's like big yikes. And then okay, assuming son is collateral damage because he went to find his dad. How about the daughter? So she went to Autumn. What did she go to Autumn for? Did Titania say? Like why she was sent to Autumn?
To check
To
among
find the Pumpkin King, is it? That's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess we will also have asked about the Pumpkin King.
Okay. Here's what you will get. So you would know that Pumpkin King is king of the pumpkin patch, which is his.
Sorry.
Okay, guys. Which is his seat and city, if you will, within the realm of autumn. He.
Yes. Okay,
Oh god.
okay, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, he is you would learn that the stories of the Pumpkin King, he is known as the Lord of Mischief. He is an expert trickster. He is able to kind of like disguise himself incredibly well. Many who have traveled to the realm of autumn have said that they have encountered the Pumpkin King, but he can just literally look like an ordinary scarecrow, or a pile of hay, or a single pumpkin, and he has, I mean, this kind of like parlor tricks which seem very simple, but he delights in inflicting fear on people.
Spooky skeletons and pumpkins.
Double, tall and trouble. Sorry.
Yes. Autumn itself is they will tell you it is a very odd court or odd realm. Outside of the Mercandroid itself, the Mercandroid is an enigma. It exists almost in itself, even though it's part of the realm of Autumn. But Autumn is different because they liken it to the last breath of nature before it slumbers into winter, if you will. So it's a season of changes. So it feels like it's in a flux. Like many things are, there's like many moving parts to it. The nights and darkness creep into the day, so you could have 15 minutes of sunlight and then 17 hours of darkness to follow. It is unpredictable, and it is usually the denizens of the Autumn Court are similar to how the realm behaves, extremely unpredictable also. The people who you meet would describe them as almost like lunatics. Some of them, because autumn itself is like a season of harvest. They say that some of the autumn people they have encountered are obsessed with harvesting different things. It could be souls, it could be skin, it could be something as simple as crops, but it could be things like blood, nails, eyelashes, eyeballs, different things like that.
Hits.
Death, they would say, is a very common theme in autumn because things kind of wither away and die as winter approaches.
And we have been in autumn.
You
Right.
briefly, not even like been in, just maybe stepped in for like a brief moment.
Okay. Well, that doesn't sound like a good time, so maybe spring first?
Yeah, spring sounds better.
Better? Okay.
Should we rest first or are we heading off now?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm okay.
The sun's
to
always up
travel.
here. It feels like
But if you're
all
going
the
into
time.
spring and potentially like hostile territory or something, do we wanna rest up so you can, change
We
your shit?
probably should.
True. And
We
also,
should probably.
Titania didn't lose her children here, right? In the court of summer.
No. They went out and then they didn't come back, so
Well, then the only loose end that we have left in the court of summer is the fact that her power could be waning, potentially, and something is weighing on her. Unless we delve into a certain level of trespassing, I don't think we'll get any further on this.
Yeah. I think let's see what we can get information, and maybe we can't get them back, but at least like go to spring and see what's up. And then maybe if we come back with more information, then she would be more inclined to share like what's aiding her.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I guess it doesn't change much. Still kind of like on the clock.
Mm. And then we still have to go to Casper.
Mm.
So excited. Go to the high ice. That's where you're from, right, Vivian?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's rest and prep whatever we need to prep.
But there's no
And
evening.
yeah, I know, but just like sleep
Yeah, but
for
you
like
can.
8 hours or whatever,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
long rest.
Yeah.
And eat, and I don't know if you want to stock up on anything because Feywild here is weird, and I don't really want to trade favors. And I don't really have anything to trade, so unless y'all want to do something, you go ahead. But I don't really have much to trade, so
You all can decide, or you all can think about it, and prep that for next week, like things that you might want to get since Cam will be back. He's probably
Yeah.
already very very annoyed with what has happened this session.
no lah. Hello.
We
Oh,
we have shown restraint.
Yeah, I know. It's not too
True.
bad. The only thing we have, done is really poison Ruby Boy, but hey,
Again, it
not
was just
bad.
a drink.
Not bad.
I think Orcus and Corvus were both jumped into the well by now. They were showing no restraint.
Who have thrown an econ in.
I know, right?
Could also look into if have a library in the city.
Ooh, stand library.
yes,
So
there is.
perk up. I wanna go. You wanna go? Who wants to
Yeah,
go?
I want to look into the. I mean,
Cool.
since it's a
Flower
library.
and fauna.
No, but since it's a library that's in the Court of Summer, right? They wouldn't really have information about things outside of this plane, correct? Mostly Feywild stuff. But I just look into like the realm of winter and the realm of spring.
What do you want to find out about? Okay, there is stuff documenting the realm of winter. So
Okay.
I'll kind of give you like a breakdown of the realm of winter first.
Yeah, well, I'll
It's
be more interested.
it's not exactly a library. It's mostly like a public's, like a records building, if you will. Yeah. So winter is described as the end of all things, where darkness reigns and life kind of like sleeps underneath an icy embrace. The winter court is well known for its association with cold, the cold and ice. It is a reminder of death. It's a reminder of sorrow and things ending. Just like the environment itself, Fae who reside in the realm of winter are often expressionless and cold in their demeanor and behavior. Their forms are frozen, partially frozen, or withered in some way or form. And while sorrow has governed much of the interaction between the summer and winter, some records show that there have been winter fae who have been encountered before who view sorrow as a door to almost like an even higher hope. A hope of life that is to be renewed in the spring to come. It is the landscape of the realm of winter is just a desolate land of endless snow and icy winds. There is no vegetation at all. There are small bunches of dead trees that kind of like clutter together, but the food is scarce. People generally, if you bring food to them, they will either kill you for it or be willing to trade immense amounts of favors or anything that they would have for fresh food. The sky is constantly dark. If it's not dark, it's just extremely overcast. You can never see the stars or the moon in the realm of winter. You need to be adequately prepared to travel in that realm. It is constantly below freezing, and if you are not prepared, you will probably suffer a frozen death within the span of a day or two, just from traveling. There are tales of maps, icy palace within the mountains, deep within the mountains. It is considered to be the most beautiful thing in the whole of the realm of winter from those who have survived the journey there and back. They say that while everything in the realm of winter, it looks and feels very rough and if you will, not polished. The palace itself is made of ice that is kind of like so shiny that you can catch your own reflection in it. So it almost shimmers like crystal or diamond already, even though it's ice. Yeah. So that is one. Sorry.
Hi, Doreen.
What do you need? Oh. Wait, did I just pay for something? Oh, okay.
It's got scammed.
Because it said payment. It said processing payment. Okay, bye.
You.
Yeah. This is the a very little is known about map, because those who have met her don't usually live to tell the tale. So the section that is on her is quite short. It's just said that the few who have seen her or interacted with her don't live long enough to leave a record about it. She is known as the Queen of Air and Darkness, and doesn't give away much. She is a utmost, if you will, how do I describe this? Let me think. She's often perceived, she is perceived as someone in the record of great evil and of wicked intention. She will do whatever it takes to ensure that she retains power within her realm. And she is an expert at deception and pulling on the strings of others, her subjects.
Oh, poor Kazglov.
Yeah.
Anything on Iridessa and Elithil?
The Core Apollos, you mean? Any records? No.
Of them, even before like they were called
Even
Apollos.
Iridessa?
Is not think about them at all. Strangely.
I guess I want to find out like more about like the light, like I guess the creation of the realm or like what, just to see if I can see any difference from what was written versus like how it is now.
There is a section on the Fey Dark if you want oracles.
The Fey Dark. What's that?
The one that I told you about. Remember the one about your vampire stuff?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
On
There's a
the
section.
edges of the realm.
Mm.
What does it say?
So on the edges of the Feywild, there is a subterranean world known as the Fey Dark, and many dwellers of the dark find their home there. king among them are the not vampire, it is written here, vampire. Considered ancient and deadly vampires who have established a strong foothold within the Fey Dark. It is a formidably depressing world. However, there are many Fey who have taken their greed beyond these borders and kind of like cross into this unknown world to kind of like find treasure, if you will. The Fey Dark contains many precious gemstones and metals that the Fey kind of like crave, if you will. So a lot of Fey travel there, even though it is an extremely dangerous place. There is supposedly a city of vampire deep within the Fey Dark.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Yes. Marion, you were saying?
Or just like the creation of the realm, like well, how was the light before? Was as in just to see if there's any difference between what it is now and versus what it was before.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah, mainly that the relationship between
It is said,
summer and autumn.
according to legend, the light, when the realm was born, Queen Titania uttered the following words: "Beneath the sun or the falling rain, I yield to the light once again." And when she uttered these words, the light of summer bloomed and cast the entire realm in a warm, radiant glow.
Say again, say again. Beneath the sun and the falling rain,
I yield
I
to the
yield to the
light.
light once again.
Mm. According to legend, yeah, she birthed the light into existence, and it is said that whoever recites this verse in the realm of summer uh, is considered a friend of the realm.
After reading that, I guess I will just say it, like under my breath, like beneath the sun and the falling rain, I yield to the light once again. I'll just say that, just to see if like anything happens.
You say it, and as the last word just leaves your mouth, you just feel like this beautifully intense heat just encapsulates your entire being. You can add. Just remember lah, you have +1 AC
Oh,
in the realm of summer.
oh my lord! Let's fight here, guys.
True.
I'm not gonna say shit. The last time I did something like that, I died.
Whoa,
That's
well,
true.
fair. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay. That's nice.
Hmm. Anything else?
No.
Orcus and sorry, Vervin and Corvus.
No, just one. Was just wondering about the round winter since that one seems like the most harsh environment.
There is a section on power words as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at that.
So there's a section on the 4 power words that the 4 archfey of the 4 realms have. So it's all speculation, it's more rumors because the author of this claims to have seen all 4.
Wow.
What is the
Mm.
who is the author? What is the name of this author?
It's I will type it out. Where's my
Turf Pindy Foot.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What a name.
Titania's power word is power word bloom. It has the power to grow. Basically any plant or living creature to full height in an instant. She can birth forests with the snap of a finger or the muttering of one word. And she can also undo the growing of forests and trees with this power word. Map's power word is called power word freeze. She can coalesce ice from the air that you breathe into any shape of her choosing, and she can essentially trap creatures within a block of ice, and yeah, you can imagine.
What? Did her power word get used against her?
Well, you would make sense. No, but how come you can't use power unless they die, no?
Yeah, you can't unless they die. Yes, very correct. Oberon's power is powered hunt, where she can mark a target for an eternity. That means as long as they live, they are constantly marked, and they leave a trail through the air visible to Oberon and all of his allies
Okay.
on any realm, in any plane of existence. And the last one, the Pumpkin King's power is powered deceive, where he can transform into any form he would like. And it is indistinguishable. It is so powerful that even if you think even if you're able to kind of like identify that it's fake, your brain automatically invents new memories to explain discrepancies in reality caused by the lie. That means if he told you a lie and you knew it was a lie, your brain would invent a reason to believe the lie.
Damn.
Those are the 4 power words. They are covered.
Whew.
She's so strong, powderful,
Yes.
Powder word.
powder word.
Powder word.
I think this is a good place to wrap for this week. We'll wait for Cypher to come back, and then we can move on to spring.
I guess just last thing, I just want to find out anything about this author that wrote this power word book.
You can investigate next week if you like. Yeah.
Tough pindo.
Turf Pindy Foot. Oh my gosh. So nice, guys. So nice for a change. You're not being chased. Don't have a curse. Well, I mean, one of us is like, but.
Yeah, yeah.
good. Feels good. Feels good. Feels almost too good to be true.
Oh yeah. Feels like shit's about to go down.
Yes.
True.
Wow, I see all the boxes have arrived. All the gadgets are in there for display.
Oh,
What?
Sean,
no,
Yeah.
that's been there for a while. I shifted things around. I now have this wall.
Wow.
Jeez.
It will be filled up soon.
That's a big wall.
That's very soon. Assuming
Just
that Zeph is buying more stuff for you, it's just gonna
Oh,
be
is that albums?
these are all
Sean?
albums, yeah.
The CDs.
Damn.
Yeah, they're all albums.
That's cool.
So
I keep all of mine in a drawer. I don't have a cool wall like that.
I was thinking I was thinking of that. Then I was like, nah, they should be displayed. So I was trying to find something to display.
Nice.
It's okay when you when you move to Manchester, you can
Wait,
have a little
what?
corner.
Manchester.
You're moving to Manchester, Senye?
Probably, yeah.
For
There's
good?
yeah. There's no other. That's the end game already. There's no other route.
You're gonna get married.
Then your wedding, how am I go?
Yeah, man. Gonna cost a bomb. Man.
Wedding cancelled. No wedding allowed.
Have it.
Bro, you gonna
Bruh.
look for a job there?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Alright. Eh. Then D&D how?
Still can.
But it's still okay lah. I mean UK and here not
Yeah,
As long
yeah.
as you don't go to church
that
lah.
bad lah.
No church.
Like,
We're both free thinkers.
How was your rosary session?
Shut the fuck up. The best part was the food. I did not
Eh,
know
what
that
do you even-
you have
what-
to say you have to say there's, you know the rosary, then there's like beads, right? There's beads.
Yes.
So like every bead is like a different prayer, but most of it is just Hail Marys.
Wait, what do you do
Like,
there?
so
Do you,
like
do you get your
say
own
Hail
rosary?
Mary?
Yeah, Hail Mary, full of grace, blah 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 blah. You know the Hail Mary, you know which
Yeah.
one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so wait, do you get your own rosary?
Yes. I
Oh.
mean,
You have one now?
Doreen has extra. It's not mine.
Oh.
Damn.
Soon he will graduate to having his own rosary.
It's okay. I'll just take Doreen's.
So you have to keep saying the Hail Mary.
No, it's like an
prayer
order
for
of things. It's
each.
like a no. I mean, there's like an order of things. Like you say like certain because October's a month of rosary.
Uh,
Yeah, so you're
how
actually
many? How
by
many
right
beads
supposed
are
to say
there?
do rosary every single day. By the way, you do it like once a month.
How many beads are there in a rosary?
A lot. The whole
But
thing
it's a
was like
standard, right? It's a
But I
standard.
assume it's
like,
fixed.
yeah, standard amount. It's like you know
Okay.
the Buddhist bead
Yes.
thing. No, I'm not kidding. It's like the same concept. You know that
Yeah,
every
yeah,
bead
yeah.
is like one thing, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing lah. It's like
Oh
every
my god,
yeah.
it's 59 beads, guys. Jesus.
Damn.
It's actually not that long, cause the Hail Mary is actually very fast.
Hail Mary, Hail Mary.
Speed run it.
It was about like an hour.
Wow.
Well, that's a minute a beat. That's pretty damn long. It's like 60 seconds, dude.
It's not okay. No, there's some that are longer, cause some of the prayers are longer, but the Hail Mary ones are quite fast, I think. Yeah.
Hail
bad.
Mary. Oh my god. That's so interesting. I'm reading this now. 6 large beads
Yes,
used to
yes.
pray our Father prayer.
The Lord's Prayer.
53 smaller beads used to pray the Hail Mary prayer, and 1 bead used for the Apostles' Creed.
Yes.
Wow. So the aim is for you to know all of this by heart. Ah.
No, there's a booklet. What?
But does Dory know it by heart?
No,
I-
nobody
I-
knows it by heart.
Really? But she's been
Yeah.
doing it her whole life, no?
No, she's not. Don't have. We hardly go to church.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you do it like she does it like once a year.
October ma only got 1 month.
Yeah, you do it once a. I mean, you do it once a year, so it's like not like something you do very often, lah.
That's good.
Alright.
So exciting
Your
time.
focus faster book your flight and tell me when the
Yeah.
She.
I was gonna ask you, Marion.
Huh?
We yeah, I have the oh damn it reset.
What? The dates? Do you have the dates first?
Well, we can use your dates all 16 to 21st.
Is
But just
that
tell me
weird?
which
Like,
time
do you
flight-
not
which time
like
flight you
Yes.
want.
fly on
So-
the 20th?
Are you all okay with taking the A380 flights instead?
Oh,
the
I see.
777.
I see what you mean. I wasn't looking at that, to be fair, when I selected timing. So I also would
wait, is
rather
it more
A380.
expensive?
One of them, the timings are a bit worse, and one of the return flight, the good timing is more expensive.
How much is it? How much more?
What is it? Yeah, can you just screenshot and send me? Cause like the website is weird.
Sure.
I'm fine lah. I'm fine with either lah. Honestly, I don't give a shit lah.
Sean,
No.
join us.
No.
It'll be so fun. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm just happy to see Travis winning habit. Like, breathing the same
I
air.
tell you what you do, like as the show end, right, you just run up on stage,
I
right?
am
and
not.
You
He's
just run
gonna
up on stage,
tackle me.
and
like,
then
are
you no,
joking?
then you just grope him
No.
in front of Laura.
No.
You will be arrested and thrown into jail, but it'll be worth it.
I would be thrown into jail even before I get
No,
to the
and then after
stage.
that you go to the courts, right? You just plead insanity, right? I'm sure you won't go. I'm sure you won't go to jail.
Wow, rude. Okay, so the midnight and then landing at 10:25, that's okay because that's A380, right?
Yeah, yeah. But that's
Okay
basically
what,
after
land at
D&D we
10
go straight
a.m.
to airport.
Oh, that's
Oh
Let's
my
not do
gosh, you're right.
Yeah, that's no. That's
That's
a no.
scary.
That's a no. That's a no.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I totally forgot about that.
That's not. That's a no go.
So that means we don't fly on the Monday. So it's either okay. So if you want D&D means we have to fly on a Tuesday
Wait, but
because there's
but
no way for